is the frequency in use. No frequency in use. All right, I've been sitting here monitoring a while and it's not in use. So this is the good evening. This is K4PEW, Paul, net control for the Mount Juliet Simplex radio net. Is there any emergency or priority traffic? Didn't suspect so. If it was, you would have already jumped in there. But if you have an emergency in the middle of this net, just jump in there and say so. But you'd be better off calling 911 first if you're able. You may break at any time for them. For information on this net, you can see us right now on YouTube. Well, you can see my display in my radio anyway. It's just look it up in the YouTube search block with my call, K4PEW. Should find it relatively easily. And if it doesn't work, like it sometimes doesn't for some people, just refresh your browser and usually you can jump right in there and it'll hit you. Or you can see us on our website with some information about Simplex work, and that's on 146415.net. One more time, 146415.net, just very similar to the frequency we're using. And you can see us on groups.io, groups.India Oscar, and some information about our kind of infamous club, and our no rules, no dues, no meetings club, no requirements really, other than being a ham. We don't make that requirement. We just abide by it. Let's see what else. Or you can contact me directly at k4pew@arrl.net. I want to jump in there. I'll take the announcements. We'll wait for that. The net normally meets every Wednesday and Saturday night at 8 p.m., which we've been doing now for almost 6 years. And have a wonderful turnout, I think. We usually do. We conduct the net, as you know, on 146.415 FM Simplex. Purpose of the net is to have fun. Figure out who you can hear, who you can't hear. Hopefully keep a log and maybe make some changes, as many of us have over the years, months and years, to better and sometimes even new radios. Not that that's the critical portion. The most critical portion would be the antenna. Best antenna you can afford, up as high as you can get it. Anyway, we've been having a lot of fun doing it, and not really competitively. It's really, I don't think any of us are doing it competitively. It's nice to have a good signal. It's nice to be able to hear a lot of people on the net. Let's see what else. We invite you to use the net to announce amateur radio events and activities in support of ham radio in the community. My big announcements tonight are, of course, there's the 2-meter net, immediately followed by the buy, sell, swap, and swindle net, immediately followed by the 2-meter upper sideband net on 144.240, and that's immediately after on the 6-meter net upper sideband on 50.135, 50.135. We'll mention it again later. And let's see, Sunday night, that's tomorrow night, there is a net on this frequency, not on this frequency, but on 28.415. The 10-meter net is, again, we do that on Wednesday nights and we do it on Sunday nights. On Sunday nights, it's at 7:30, 28.415. That's at 7:30 p.m. And I just want to say that we had a really, really nice breakfast. A little slow on the turnout because it was raining fairly good in some areas. Yes, this morning when I got up, I said, oh my gosh, it's raining like crazy. But it actually let up and it was a very nice morning. By the time 8:30 rolled around, very, very pleasant out this morning. And there was, I think, 6 of us showed up. But I was surprised there were 6 with the rains. But also John from Iowa. He was there this morning. He didn't show up from Iowa. He happened to be here visiting his daughter, and it was a pleasure to meet him. And hopefully he's on the air tonight. So, is there any other announcements or questions about the announcements? Hey, go ahead.
Hey, Paul, Robin, K4IDC. I received a postcard in the mail yesterday about a hamfest in Sevierville for the weekend of September 20th.
Oh, interesting. I'll have to look that up. September 20th, the Sevierville Hamfest. All right, that would be the. That's not the East Tennessee section, is it?
I suspect it is, but I don't know for sure.
All right, we'll look that up. All right, there may be that'll be a real flock over to Sevierville on the 20th of September, if that's when it is for Hamfest over there. So that'll be interesting. Be the one Hamfest we've had in all of Tennessee. No, that's not true. Somebody else had. I don't remember where though. But anyway, let's look for that. Somebody look that up if you don't mind, whoever's got access rather than me. Michael, if you have access, would you look that up? Sevierville Hamfest. All right. Any other announcements or feeling This is Ray, isn't it? GH is in Mount Juliet. K, that's Whiskey Yankee Juliet, did you say? Kilo Echo 4 Whiskey Yankee Juliet. Where are you located? Ah, good. Yeah, we do this net every Wednesday and Saturday night at 8 o'clock, and we go around the dial and have take in check-ins. What's your name? Ah, very good, Roy. Good to have you in there. You normally hang out on Simplex at all? Well, we're here, so a lot of people on the frequency, a lot of time over the course of a day and week, and you're more than likely to find somebody here than you are on most of the repeaters. Oh, yeah, well, I like Hendersonville too, so it's mutually appreciated. All right, Roy, let me move on with the net. It was a pleasure. That was Whiskey Yankee.
Yes, sir.
Very good. That was Whiskey Bravo 4. Whiskey Yankee Juliet. And he's in Hendersonville. I had on the air, so I broke the no rules that we have, and he can check in anytime he wants to. But anyway, we'll be starting from tonight. This is net number 616. We're not going to quit until we hit maybe a couple thousand. Yeah, go ahead, Michael.
Sevier County Hamfest on the website says March the 28th, 2020. So that's open.
Oh, it doesn't show one for the 20th of May. I mean, of September.
No.
Okay, for some reason, Robin saw it as the 2020 in September 20th. So we'll have to figure. All right, I want you to drive over there tonight to find out about that.
I'll be back shortly.
All right, very good. Yeah, it'll be like shortly in 2 days. All right, well, very good. We'll have to find out. I'm anxious to hear about another ham fest where we're like ham fest, under ham fested. We don't see very many ham on QRZ or ham retailers. Anyway, let's see. Where was I? We already had Robin check in. I know he's dinner or on the way to eat dinner, so he's not going to be back. And he's usually. And then I had Roy who just checked in. Who else is going to check in today? Unless there's any other questions before I move on. Any questions or comments about the announcements?
Paul, what was Roy's call? Was it C4 WYJ?
Hold on one second. It's KB. It's Kilo Bravo 4 Whiskey Yankee Juliet. Who was that? That was this year? Ah, okay. I'm sorry about that. It's Kilo Echo 4 Whiskey Yankee Juliet. Got that, Michael? Kilo Echo 4 Whiskey Yankee Juliet.
I got it, Atlanta.
Very good, Roy. Appreciate you being there. Hope to hear you again. Who else? Is there any other questions or announcements? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, this is WRMUL. So I'm on the Sevier County Amateur Radio Society website, and they're talking about a ham fest on September 19th, Saturday, the 2020 Sevier County Ham Fairgrounds.
Ah, okay, very good. I just wish Sevier.
Beat the way.
Well, we'll just have to get up a bus and go over there and rent some cabins over there in the mountains and go to the ham fest. So over there. Well, very good. Appreciate that. September 19th, apparently it is. I don't know how many of us can make over. How long is that to get over there? 2 hours? 3 hours? I'm not sure. I've been over there in a while. Anyway, I think it's about 4 hours over there to Sevierville. Anyway, and no more announcements? Very good. Then we start taking check-ins from the south. Please come now.
Kilo 4, Oscar.
All right, Donnie, you all settled back into your home now?
Trying to get settled down. Good to be home.
You know, you're right. Even though you're with family out there, it's good to be back and settled into your own place. Well, good to have you back, Donnie. Let us know if you need anything. It's funny how you come back to your house and you're always missing something.
Yeah, I need a few lawnmowers to be mowing volunteer.
Oh my God, is that right? You haven't mowed it since you left?
No, my sister's been taking care of it, doing fine. I'm just glad to get back. Everything so far appears to be all right. So I'll let you get on with the bit. Thank you. Appreciate the welcome back.
Yeah, very good, Donnie. Good to have out way almost as far west as you could go without getting in trouble, and that would be in Arizona. Anyway, where was it? South, please come now.
Kilo Echo 4 Sierra Yankee Victor.
Very good, Larry. Good to have you in there today. By the way, we're doing lightning round, which is call. Yes, Larry was correct, but call, name, and location, please. But I know exactly where Larry is. Good to have you in there, Larry. That was Kilo Echo 4 Sierra Yankee Victor. Excellent signal. Who else is south?
The authority at Delta November, David in Reederville.
Ah, very good, David. Hold on one second. You got blasted out by Eddie and here in Gladeville. Hold on one second. Eddie, how you doing?
Oh, doing very, very well. Just glad we got this cooler weather here. It's good to hear Donnie's back in town.
Oh, yeah, very good. Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't see you at the breakfast again this morning.
I think the yard sales, hey, that's a good idea.
We might do that. Maybe we'll just have a.
Fine.
Very good. That's Eddie in Gladeville, Whiskey 4 Echo Bravo X-ray. David in Reederville. You doing all right?
Oh, doing pretty good, Mr. Ball. How are you getting along, sir?
I don't know that if I was any better, there'd have to be two of me, but there's already I'm big enough for two of somebody.
I understand that, kind of like that possum out there in the middle of the road, huh?
Well, he's spread a little thin. I'm not thin.
All right, I appreciate what you're doing, sir. Carry on. Have a good one. 7th-grade everyone.
Very good. That was David. Kilo, India 4, November, Delta, November. He's in Reederville. Pretty good stretch south. Can't hear him. That's probably why if you're up in the north or west, too far away from there. But I've got excellent copy on him. Who else is south?
Whiskey 0. Nashville.
All righty. Mark in, let's see, we're going to call it Nashville. That's what it is. Yeah, that's right. Whiskey 0 Golf Zulu Romeo. Pretty soon, I think, I'm not kidding, after everybody settles in Nashville with all the new businesses, after all this is all over, and Amazon slides in with busloads of people, there's going to be an exodus from Nashville.
You may be right.
Well, well, again, you know what the deal is with driving up the prices of real estate, and that's going to cause a lot of people to move anyway.
Oh, yeah. Human nature.
Oh, yeah. No, it doesn't. Just the nature of the beast, the gentrification of the older places, which has already taken place throughout Nashville. So I don't suspect it's going to change anytime soon.
No, are you in real estate by any chance?
I'm on real estate, but I'm not in real estate. Well, I have a rental house, but it's not here.
Okay.
Very good, Mark. That was Mark Whiskey 0 Golf Zulu Romeo. He is in Las Nashville. It's Nash Vegas, he says, or Nashvillian. He is the Nashvillian. Who else is south? I had a perfect double. It hit me the kilo something for his first, but you might both been kilos.
Kilo Delta 4 Charlie.
Very good, Greg. Good to hear you in there. Yeah, that was a perfect double with you and whoever else it was, but I got you in there just fine. 4 Charlie Victor Echo Greg in Antioch. Good to have you in there again tonight. Got an excellent signal. By the way, I think I've asked you before, but which antenna do you use?
This is the Diamond X2 dual band, kind of the entry level one, but it does the job.
Oh no, it does an excellent job. No, the entry level is really the X50. That's that little one, but it's still a good antenna. It just depends on, truthfully, it depends on how much money you wish to blow on an antenna. And truthfully, most people shouldn't do what I did, and that's almost spent with hardware 400 meter, a dual band antenna. But like I've said before, being net control, I felt kind of obligated to have a great receiving antenna.
Great here for too long, but for now we'll work with that.
Oh no, like I said, that series of diamond antennas, I'm sure there's comparable ones out there by other manufacturers because there's some real fine ham manufacturers out there. But I've had such a good experience with the and good reports on the X510. The next one down, it's about 230 or 40 or 50 bucks. It's just hard to beat a well-built antenna that has a good gain, and I get such good reports from other people, and I hear, good reports from other people who use diamond antennas. So I hear good reports from other antennas too. But I just happen to have burned up all my money on diamond. Anyway, good to have you in there, Greg. That's Kilo Delta 4, Charlie Victor Echo, and that's he's in India. Anybody else south? Nope. I hear somebody clicking. Anybody else?
Kilo November 4, Mike Papa Victor.
Hey, what are you doing in there, Terry? I haven't heard from you a little bit.
Yeah, I sent you a text. I don't know if you ever got it or not. I changed runs and wasn't able to get in on Wednesday or Saturday. And changing back this weekend, I'll be probably able to get in on Saturday again.
Oh, cool. But did somebody beat you out in seniority or something?
No, running really good. And so I switched to Kansas City. And because the guy retired out, won't come on with that one. And took it for a little bit. And then I knew it was going to be short term before we were going to bid again. So I took an Atlanta this time. So I'll be probably back on Saturday nights again, probably.
Very good. I was just looking through my messages. I don't know if you did that. I'm going back to July, and I don't see your name in my message thingy here. Was that Terry? Oh, there you are. That was July 4th. You sent that to me. That's like 6 weeks ago. I must have missed it. Huh. Well, very good. I'll just get the message there. So Kansas City runs about the same distance?
No, it's a little more. Atlanta's it's actually Marietta, 486 round trip. That's 556 out to Kansas City, but you go to bed out there.
So you're making the big money now.
Oh no, I'm done with it now. I'm going to go back to Atlanta. I'm going to Atlanta starting Sunday night, or actually Monday morning.
Yeah, that's a fairly easy run, isn't it? 4 hours or so?
Yeah, it's about 8 hours. It's about like Tupelo. Tupelo is about 12 miles shorter, that's all, and a whole lot better. But you don't want to run, so I have to go back to the old Atlanta I ran it before.
Yeah, very good. I just don't think well, it depends on what time it is. Is it going to be still the same deal in the evening?
No, it's a midnight. But it's the first truck out, so they can't cancel you on that one. If they do, nobody.
The traffic will be worse, but if it's at night, it doesn't matter much.
Well, I'll get down there about 5:30 their time, because they're an hour ahead. Leave here at midnight, so it takes about 4 hours or half-hour pre-trip. So I'll get down there about 5:30 their time, and I've ran it before. I ran it about 4 or 5 years before.
Oh, very good. Well, I'm hoping you have a good time with that. I was associated. I didn't text. Well, very good. Good to have you in there, Terry. That's Terry in Murfreesboro. Kilo November 4, Mike Papa Victor. Hadn't been on for a while due to realize why. I need to read my text message. Who else is south? Please come in.
K4TYJ, Jim and
5 Watt Saturday. And that's in Woodbury. That's Jim in Woodbury. You doing?
Yes, sir. 5 watts.
Okay, very good. I mean, even if I say we're doing 5 watts, yeah, you're doing fine to me. I'm not sure how other people are doing, but you should probably hearing Jim on 5 watts or at more elevation, or both.
Where's
He is in Nashville. What's your location or cross streets there in Nashville? There, Mark Pike, and what's the other one?
Edgeo Lake, a little farther.
Farther away than Bell Road, you mean?
Yeah, we're northeast of Bell Road, northwest of Bell Road.
Northwest of Bell Road. You can figure out where that is, Jim. You're all set.
Yeah, I had to swing low. Yeah, it's still 5 watts to it.
Did you hear him that time, Mark?
I heard something about 5 watts.
Okay, he swung.
Try it again. There you go, KE4.
Okay, swing your vertical around a little bit there, Mark.
There we go.
Very good. Yeah, well, that just goes to indicate. He's got a very good signal to me, and he's going past you up to Mike up in Bellshire. And I'm guessing that Mike's got a little better elevation, and he's got a really great antenna, the exact same one I have.
Yeah, I've got the 510.
Okay, well the 510 is good. What is your elevation? Do you remember?
No, no, the top of my house. That's about it. It's not the best, I can tell you that.
Yeah, I'll have to look that up just to see where you are, because there are a lot of people water, I'll say, like on that are on the lower part, on the Cumberland, etc. Anywhere on the Cumberland is really awful because it's down in the high 400s or maybe 500 and something, 500 and change feet. And here I am at sitting on the ground at 686 feet. So it's makes a heck of a difference at lower elevation.
Oh, yeah.
Very good. Anyway, we had Jim in Woodbury. That was Kilo Echo 4 Tango Yankee Juliet. At least on 5 watts to most of us. Anyway, who else is good? Thanks for checking in, Jim. Who else? And I'm sure I'll hear you on. You did a 2-meter sideband yet? I mean, yeah, the 6-meter, don't you?
I do 6-meter. I'm a 100. I'm right now, so I'm a little tight up here.
Okay, very good. I will catch you later. That was again Kilo Echo 4 Tango Yankee. Another good stretch to the southeast of me. Who else is south? Over to the east then. Please come in.
Juliet, James, and Mount Juliet.
Almost got tongue-tied there, James.
Yeah, tank total.
You're in there. Things are going well in the family?
Yep, as much as we expect.
All right, very good. I just read famous I don't know what he is, some famous doctor that supposed to know this stuff. I saw it on the BBC News. It said the pandemic this pandemic will never end because the vaccine will not stop it.
Or not.
I don't believe anybody anymore. Come on. It's crazy, all the crazy news we get from different sources. That's from the BBC, and you can look it up yourself on the bbc.com or whatever it is. Anyway, that was James. He's in Mount Juliet, Whiskey Alpha 4 Zulu Hotel India. Who is doubling with him?
Kilo 4 DTC.
Kilo Oscar 4 Delta Tango Zulu. How you doing, Johnny?
Oh, we hang here like Big Ben.
Yeah, very good. You sound good. That's Kilo Oscar 4 Delta Tango Zulu. He's in Inglewood. Grand Old, well, the opera, I'll call it. I think that's what it's supposed to be. The mall I never go to because I can't stand being in the mall. Who else is good to have you in there, Johnny? Your signal's fine too. Or east.
Kilo 4 Juliet, India, John, Mount Juliet.
I've asked you before. What's antenna are you using now?
I've got a Jetstream JTV 3 for 2 meters. It's basically like a
Oh yeah, that works. Is it working out well for you? I mean, can you hear a lot of people from your elevation?
yeah, I've got 35 feet, something like that. Yeah, it does pretty well.
Oh no, you're full scale to me, but you're pretty close. Zulu India, John here in Mount Juliet. Who else is
Like it on Foxtrot.
very good, Jimmy. Appreciate that info. I got to research that further on that. Did they have an announcement page for that?
Well, it's just it's on their main page. You scroll down about halfway. And
Sounds good. I'm looking forward to it. Everything working out for you good on your antennas?
yep, pretty good. I modified my Hustler vertical on HF to include 12 meters and 17 meters.
And that antenna, does it take it up to 80 or down to 80, I should say?
Yeah, it goes from 80 to 10 meters.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. Well, very good. That was Jimmy. He's in Northeast Mount Juliet.
4TWR.
It sounds like you're not home.
Yes, I'm home. You're sounding good. Everything's good here.
Yeah, really, just bumping up on S7 there from conditions are right again for propagation between, because you know how bad it can get. But have you done anything different with your antennas?
My water line, which burst this week, so maybe that ground plan.
Wow.
Place, but I fixed it. No plumber needed. So I'm on top of the world. Dodge the bullet. All right, go on. KE4TWI.
Very good. That's west in near Watertown. Kilo Whiskey India. Excellent signal out of that area of the county down in the southeast. Who else is east? 4JAV Allen. How are you doing today?
Good. My guy ran me up an antenna that I could use it from my house, but it didn't work out, so I'm back in the truck.
Well, do you need any help with something, getting something up?
I got somebody going to help me out. It's just wherever he can get here.
I know, I got you. If you need help, don't hesitate to jump in there. Are you on the mailing list already?
I signed up, but I haven't got anything yet.
Yeah.
I won't say since maybe sometime this Wednesday.
Normally I would see that. Okay, well, I'll just grab it there and I'll send you an invitation to it. And that way, right on.
Okay, yeah, I signed up and it sent me an email to reply to activate it, and it says it's activated, so that's all I got.
Well, maybe it's there and I just don't see it. I don't know. I'll have to look later, though, but I'll make a point of that. Good to have you in there, Alan. It's Alan in Lebanon, November 4, Juliet Alpha Victor. Again, good signal. Can't wait to get the new antenna. Be even better. Who else is east? Very good. We blew out south and east and up to the north. Then. Oh, okay. Very good, Jeff. Got you in there. You promised you'd be there, and there you are. Whiskey Charlie. You doing all right?
Yes, sir. I didn't think you were going to jump so fast, so I jumped in.
Oh, I understand. Very appreciate what you're doing on that there on Thursday night.
No problem. Thank you.
Very good. That's Jeff in Lebanon. It's Whiskey Delta 4 Bravo Whiskey Charlie. Who else is east or north?
Kilo November 4, Foxtrot Alpha X-ray.
Ah, very good. You expect me to remember your names, Otis in Hendersonville, don't you? Yeah, very good. That's Otis, the world renowned, or at least the world Hendersonville. Kilo November 4 Foxtrot Alpha X-ray. He's apparently in this area, and I'm sorry I missed that opportunity. I wasn't here to be Elmered for him. Well, good to have you in there, Otis.
Thank
you. Yep. Who else is that's a Kilo November 4 Foxtrot Alpha X-ray, Otis in Hendersonville. Who else is east or north? I heard there was probably a double in there, I think, unless Mark has a really bad signal, but that was Mark in Northwest Wilson. Whiskey Bravo 0, November Oscar. Everything's still going smoothly?
Well, I hope so. Do I have a bad signal?
No, I think somebody doubled with you.
Oh, okay. Yep, everything's cool. Sorry, I missed breakfast.
No, that's right. You don't even excuses are not accepted because it doesn't matter. It matters if you show. We love to see. I understand why people don't want to show up early. I mean, I bring coffee, but I also bring hand sanitizer and slapping or hugging or anything like that. So it's a very limited opportunity to get sick, you know. Yeah, I'm with you. I didn't say we used to do it. I just said we. Yeah, very good. Yeah, so if somebody has they can't afford an antenna. Anyway, that's Mark, Whiskey Bravo 0, November Oscar. He is just in Northwest, by the Weather Bureau, a station there in Northwest. Well, it's good to hear you. Good to see you this morning there, friend. Donut breakfast thingy.
Oh yeah, whoever brought the apple fritters, right on.
Oh, I don't know. It says right on them, caution may cause diabetes. You know that.
Oh yeah, it's gonna get my doctor's gonna like it.
Yeah, I've had those from that donut place before, and I was shocked that he brought them because those are that's entrapment. You have to eat them.
I know. I was like, oh no.
Well, what I do is I break it up into pieces, and it doesn't seem as big.
I had 3 little ones. That's what it was.
Yeah, those are. What's the name of that place that you get? I forgot the name of that donut place there, Mike.
Shipley's at Donaldson.
Oh yeah, Shipley's. Yeah, I'm not allowed to go over there. Anyway, Shipley's makes apple fritters there that they weigh about 7 pounds a piece, and they're outrageously good. Anyway, that was Frank. Kilo Bravo 9, Romeo Kilo Kilo. He's in Northwest Wilson as well. Who else is north?
Alpha 4, Delta Echo, Daniel Mount Juliet.
Ah, very good.
Your house, I think.
Yeah, that's right. Well, we would probably be able to communicate on handhelds, I'm pretty sure, without an external antenna.
Well, I had my ADC up the other day talking to you.
Oh, that's true, but I was using my big antenna up there, so it does very well. Anyway, that's Daniel here in Mount Juliet, Alpha 4, Delta Echo. It's funny, you guys have all heard me. I think most of you heard me say that. That was the reason I started the net, was to talk to people in the immediate area in which I live, Mount Juliet. And I ended up with people from all over about 7 counties. It was good, all good though, all good. Up on 6 years. Who else is north? Friday, WB9 RXK, and that is John. And that's John, who is our visiting ham from Iowa, Brooklyn, Iowa. I've never met anybody from Brooklyn, Iowa, but it's good to meet you, John.
Well, it's good meeting you guys. Thanks for inviting me to breakfast this morning. I enjoyed meeting everybody. Nice conversation.
Oh, yeah, very good. We enjoyed having you there. And of course, all hams are welcome, anybody who's on there listening to us. And even if you're not a ham, you're welcome, because we'd love to help you out if that's what you're interested in. But he's here in Mount Juliet. You're still on the handheld connection to the.
Yeah, we've got the mag mount up about 9 feet on the retaining wall. So, kind of makes just mosquitoes.
So some of you won't be able to hear him. Well, many of you won't be able to hear him, but he's doing the best. Back in a few weeks, he says, with a little better setup, because now he's so excited about Simplex. He's going to do things. And again, that's Whiskey Bravo 9 Romeo X-Ray Kilo, and he's here. He's just east of Providence, visiting with his daughter. Who else is north? Anybody else north? Ah, very good. One of our DS in the city, that's Rick, Kilo November 4 Tango Juliet Foxtrot. It was good to see you this morning. Yeah, very good. I'm glad you could make it. You're the guy who I think travels the farthest to come over to the breakfast. All right, very good. Glad to hear it. That was Rick, Kilo November 4 Tango Juliet Foxtrot. He's in Ashland City, and that's pretty far. Well, it's pretty far west, especially if you're driving by RF. I think it's the. Who else is west?
AM4, RF, Mike,
Very. And that's of course Michael up there in Belshire. Obviously a good signal. Is anybody you're not hearing tonight? You couldn't hear John, could you?
No, I couldn't hear John, but I've heard everybody else except one.
Yeah. Okay. It's anyway. It's Michael in Belshire, which is northeast Nashville. Kilo Mike 4 Yankee Romeo Foxtrot. Is there anybody else north? Hey, how you doing there, Jeff?
Busy, but sitting around a little bit. Just radio night.
Is traffic for you on the transit system is busy? Is it busier than it's been recently?
Yes and no. It depends on what day it is or what time of the month. I guess certain times of the month, it gets busier than others. It varies.
Yeah, just curious. Since I don't get to Nashville very often, and when I do, I'm driving, so I don't really get a handle on that. I just was wondering about, or in Davidson County, Nashville, I should say. Anyway, good to have you in there, Jeff. Good to see you. And he is in Madison. Who else is north? Hit me with your call again. I don't know why I hear that wrong. I don't know if somebody doubled with you or not. Hi, Chris.
Kilo Golf 4, Charlie, X-ray Echo.
Okay, very good. I just want to make sure. I want everybody to hear it. That's why it's important. Your signal sounds good. Are you able to copy everybody or just most everybody?
I'd say most everybody.
You didn't hear from the city, did you?
No, I never hear him on 2 meters. I can hear him on 10 every once in a while.
Ah, okay, cool. Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah, vertigo for sure.
Yeah, it's doing it a little.
Yeah, no, I get it. That's Chris and Donaldson, Kilo Golf 4, Charlie X-Ray Echo. Who else is north?
Kilo Golf 4, Donaldson.
Ah, very good, Jack. Good to have you in there. You haven't changed anything, have you? Your signal's good, though.
No, I raised my another 20 feet, so I'm up about 35 feet now, waiting for 6-meter check-in.
Aha. About that. You say it's up about 30 feet?
5 now.
Well, you're going to have to. Have you done any testing yet with anybody else?
Yeah, with Otis.
Oh. So how was the signal report for Otis between you and him?
Oh, it was great. We got a S9.
But it's at least you know it works.
Absolutely. Well, you have a good evening, and I'll see you on 6-meter.
All right, very good. We'll catch you later. That was Jack and Donaldson, Kilo Golf 4, India Lima Victor. And Charles, I heard you in there, Kilo Golf 4, Sierra Foxtrot. Are you mobile tonight?
USO.
Ah, very good. You got a good signal.
Everyone have a good weekend.
Very good. Are you seeing any in the Smyrna tonight?
USO.
Ah, very good. Charles and Smyrna, Kilo Golf 4, Sierra Foxtrot. Who else is north?
West.
Ah, west. North or west?
Kilo Golf 4, Foxtrot Yankee Hotel.
Kilo Golf 4, Foxtrot Yankee. Oh man, I can't believe I missed that again. Jonathan Jolton. Yeah, you do a real good signal up there too, but I think it's easy for you.
I have quite a bit of elevation. I'm sitting at about 780, and then got about 60 feet up in the air on the beam pointed towards you.
Yeah, what's the farthest you can normally talk? You know.
Parts about you, but I haven't had a whole lot of time to play with it.
No, I'm just curious because I know that when I sit down and just map out on context, which I did on Google Earth, where you can save the program where you can save the distances and the locations, etc. And it's amazing to me because I can do 65 miles north into north of Bowling Green on a regular simplex now. On most of the time, I can hit up there, and over that border and out east. I actually talked to a guy in Monterey, 65. I think it was farther than that. I forget how far Monterey is, but he had a big elevation, and he was using like a 13 or 15 element beam, so that was kind of cheating.
Wow, Monterey is that's about 35 miles from where I am.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet you can do better than farther than me. I'll bet you going in this direction. Were you able to hear anybody over on my end, south of Mount Juliet earlier?
Not really. I got well, let's see. I got Charles and Daniel, Frank, Mark, and Otis. Past that, not heard very many tonight, but I don't usually, and I'm really actually struggling to hear you. Sounds like there's a whole lot of extra noise in it tonight.
Oh, okay, something going on because or north of Nashville to get to where you are. Yeah, I don't know. It's really interesting. Somebody had commented a few weeks ago, and he hadn't done a lot of activity on 2 meters, and of course, what activity did do was on repeaters, and he didn't realize how much conditions affected 2 meters until he started doing simplex.
It is interesting. I've not had a whole lot of experience on 2 meters, honestly. Quite a bit of HF, and it sounds like it's constant lightning crashes in here to me. But I know it's not lightning, but that's.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that happens on. I've even, there were conditions I found. I don't and I was talking to somebody out in the Franklin, which was difficult, and usually the conditions. And as the sun set, the signal dropped out completely, and it had something to do with the sun on as it set. So anyway, just the new conditions are there. All right, good to have you in there. That's Jonathan. He's in Jolton, Kilo Golf Ford, Foxtrot, Yankee Hotel. Of course, he's got, like you said, good elevation up there. Who else? You were there, right? Yeah, it's Foxtrot, Yankee, correct, Jonathan? I guess it is. I'm pretty sure it is. Who else is? Anybody else north? Russ, I haven't heard from you in a little bit.
I'm doing all right.
Just a lot of what?
Overtime.
Well, it pays the bills, doesn't it?
Oh yeah.
Very good. I'm glad to hear you're still out there chugging away. I'm glad I was on salary for so long. I can't remember the last time I actually got paid for overtime.
I was on salary for quite a few years myself.
Yeah, well, you learn to live with it. And even on salary, I had a lot, even though I managed people, there was people, they worked for me that made a lot more money than I did.
So, kind of, what was it, a mag mount on it? And the first guy, I heard him after I switched to big antenna.
Ah, very good. Yeah, that was Jonathan. I mean, Jonathan. So, yeah, it was good you could hear him. Russell, he is in Smyrna. Did I get that right? Smyrna, right, Russell?
Laverne.
Hell, that's right. For Quebec, Papa Romeo, Russell, and Laverne. Who else? Anybody else north or west or late chicken? Anybody, anywhere? Please come now. We got all night. Oh, we don't have all night, but some I do, kind of. Well, very good. We had, I believe that was 31 check-ins tonight. Michael, you have the same number?
I do.
All right, but I'm glad we agree on something. We're going to move over to the buy, sell, swap, and swindle net. Anybody have anything they'd look to sell? Anybody got anything to sell? No matter how silly or small it is, you have anything to sell? All right. Is anybody looking to buy anything? Anything you're really hankering to have from a used condition? Switches, tuners, you name it. Anything?
Hey, Paul?
You. Yeah, go ahead.
KL4 DTZ. I am looking for the 6-meter transfer for the Yaesu FT1000 MP Mark V. I know nobody here has got it, but maybe somebody knows how to poke around to find it, but that is what I am looking for. And I'm also looking for possibly a 6 plug antenna switch.
Antenna switch. Johnny's looking for that. By the way, was that a transverter you're looking for that? Is it an MP1000?
So Yaesu FT1000 MP Mark V.
All right. FT. I don't know why I thought that was MP. That didn't make any sense. It didn't make any sense. I said MP. And anyway, the Yaesu FT1000 Mark V, looking for a 6-meter transverter. Hey, do this for me. If you would write an email to Robin K4IDC at let me get his email address for you real quickly. And I'm betting he may.
Internet. If he's got one, I would really, because I have a really perfect Mark V with the matching power supply, and since I've been unsuccessful at getting rid of it, I'm going to keep it. So I would like to have the 6-meter transverter, but at the same time, I also need to get, I don't have to get it, but I'd like to have the matching external speaker. But if you can, and I'm not going to take up no more of your time, if you can give them my information, especially the phone number, I would greatly appreciate it.
All righty, will do. And of course, if anybody heard that and they had one, I'm sure they'd jump in. But I'll put it out on the to the group, the 118 of us out there, and see if somebody bites at that. I'm not sure Robin has one, but he's likely he does, because I know he had some transverters. I just don't know if they were for the Yaesu or not. Anyway, anybody else have anything buy or sell or swap, steal, 5-finger discount? All righty, right over to the, where were we headed next? We're headed over the 2-meter upper sideband, and we're going to go there. And when we finish with that, Michael, if you would announce we're going from the 2-meter upper sideband to the 6-meter upper sideband when we finish that, okay?
I will do. I'm sorry, I won't be able to participate.
All right. Well, like you said, you don't have to be there. Very good. Appreciate your help, Michael. I'm going right over now to 2-meter upper sideband on 144.240. 144.240. We'll see you there momentarily. K4PW.
What's the number on 6 meters?
6 meters, 50.135. 50.135.
Thank you.
Yep. I'm moving right over to the 2-meter upper sideband now. 144. All right, it's K4PW, the Mount Juliet Simplex Radio Net. Is there any check-ins coming from the, where did I start last time? From the south, please come in.
Kilo Delta 4, Charlie, Victor Echo, Greg, and Antioch.
Very good, Greg. I got you in there. In Antioch, it's Kilo Delta 4, Charlie, Victor Echo. Who else is south? Please come in. All right, moving. Did I hear somebody in there? All right, let's move over to the east end. Anybody from the east? Anybody? Nobody from the east. Up to the north then.
Kilo Bravo 9, Romeo, Kilo.
All right, we got Frank in there in the north sector up there, Northwest Wilson. Who else north? All right, over to the west then.
Kilo Golf 4.
Very good. Kilo Golf 4, Foxtrot Yankee Hotel. Jonathan in Joelton. Good to have you in there on 2-meter upper sideband. You sound good. Who else is north or west? Please come on.
KM4, YRF, Mike and Belshire.
Very good. We got Michael and Belshire. Anybody else north or west?
KG4, CXE, Chris the Dolphin.
Yep, sound good, Chris. That's Kilo Golf 4, Charlie X-Ray Echo in Donaldson with the indoor antenna doing real well. Who else is north or west? All right. Anybody else? Late chickens, any place, anywhere? Please come in.
020 GZR.
Who was that said antenna at the end of the sentence?
M4 Whiskey Zero Golf Zulu Romeo, Mark in Nashville.
No, I got you in there, Margaret. If somebody doubled with you, and all I heard was a little bit of what they said. Hold on. Anyway, let's go first. That's Mark in Nashville, Whiskey Zero Golf Zulu Romeo. And then I heard, I believe it was N4 Juliet Alpha Victor, and that would be Alan in Lebanon. You sound good, Alan?
There's the antenna I cobbled together. It wouldn't work on FM, but it's working pretty decent on upper side, man. They're good.
Yeah, it's doing fine. Very good. Do we have anybody else north, south, east, or west? Any other check-ins? All righty, let me see what we got here. We'll go backwards here. We had Alan in Lebanon. That's November 4, Juliet Alpha Victor. Mark in Nashville, Whiskey Zero Golf Zulu Romeo. Chris in Donaldson, Kilo Golf 4, Charlie X-Ray Echo. Mike in Belshire, Kilo Mike 4, Yankee Romeo Foxtrot. We had Jonathan, Kilo Golf 4, Foxtrot Yankee Hotel in Joelton. And Frank, Kilo Bravo 9 in Northwest Wilson. And Greg, Kilo Delta 4, Charlie Victor Echo. And Antioch. No.
Antioch.
Yeah, it goes, I can't read my Greg and Antioch. Got it. Anyway, Kilo Delta 4, Charlie Victor. And myself, of course, Paul. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 of us. Not too shabby. Now we're going to go over wherever I was, 6 meter upper sideband. We'll go from there. It's K4 PEW. You'd make the announcement, Michael. I appreciate it.
Will do. Try something else. I put a 1-to-1 on there in a minute.
All righty. Did I hear the frequency in use?
I just guessed on my links and it turned out all right.
I'm hearing somebody on the frequency. Am I interrupting something?
Yeah, somebody. 460. That was me and Terry.
Bro? Is the frequency in use? I presume it isn't. I don't hear anybody now. So this is K4 PEW, the Mount Juliet Simplex Radio Net. Looking for check-ins on 50.135 upper sideband, unless I hear something, if I'm interrupting somebody.
K4 it's just me and Terry talking about.
Into.
One down Murfreesboro.
Okay, I wasn't sure because I couldn't hear him. That's why I could barely hear somebody, and I didn't know who it was. All right, K4 OFO, and we got me, of course, and then I guess Terry. Terry, are you in there? K4 PEW. We're starting from the south, so are you in there?
Terry, can you hear Paul? Okay, he says he can barely hear you, Paul. I don't know if he heard him or not. He said he can tell you're in there, but he couldn't quite make out what you were saying.
Yeah, I could hear somebody in there. It sounded like they were drowning or something. I forgot his call. Kilo Mike. What the heck is his call? Kilo November 4. That's what it is. Mike Papa Victor. All right, very good. It was Terry in Murfreesboro. Kilo November 4. I don't know who else can hear him. Who else is Sal? Very good. Got you in there, Mark. That's Whiskey Zero Golf Zulu Romeo. Who else is south or east?
Kilo Echo 4 Sierra.
In there, Kilo Echo 4 Sierra Yankee Victor. There was a double in there. Who was the other person?
Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo Greg and Elia.
Have you in there as well? You sound good, by the way. Who else is south or east?
Whiskey 4 Mike Uniform Foxtrot.
Ah, nice clear signal there from you. That's that one we were just talking about, that antenna?
I'm on the hex beam.
Oh, you're on the hex beam. Okay, very good. That's Jimmy there in Mount Juliet. Whiskey 4 Mike Uniform Foxtrot. Real good audio on that, by the way. Who else is south or east? Anybody else south or east? Up to the north then.
Kilo Bravo 9 Romeo Kilo Kilo.
Ah, very good. Got you in there. Obviously, a good signal as always. Wilson, Northwest Wilson. Who else is north? Please come in. That any? All right, Jack. I got you in there. It's still the signal's relatively low. I'm confused. You said that you're working off of that Moxon? It's just not a big, strong signal, you know? Yeah, well, that's... yeah, you should be the same as me, because mine is also horizontal, but I'm not sure why it's so bad. Not bad, it's just not as good as I would like it to be. Between Northwest Wilson, Kilo Bravo 4, Romeo Kilo Kilo. Wilson, Mount Juliet, Whiskey 4, Mike Uniform Foxtrot, and Greg and Antioch, Kilo Delta 4, Charlie Victor Echo, Signal Mark, Whiskey Zero Golf Zulu Romeo. Good tonight. I mean, other than I would expect Jack's to be better. And Kilo November 4, Mike Papa Victor, his was awful. I don't know why that is. I got to talk to him about that. That's Terry. He's in Murfreesboro. And Kilo 4, Oscar Foxtrot Oscar. Let me say that again. Kilo 4, Oscar Foxtrot Oscar. And Donnie, are you still there?
Yeah, I was going to ask you, was there somebody from Galveston that checked in?
I didn't hear anybody in Gallatin tonight. Did you hear somebody?
I thought I did, because I heard everybody, and I thought I heard somebody come back and say Galveston. I can't believe I heard everybody. I'm just using this DIFO in some I've ever heard everybody.
Well, how about Terry in Murfreesboro? How well did you copy him?
I had Terry at a 5'9". That's why I was surprised you couldn't hear him. Terry was just as strong to me on this 6 meters as he was on Simplex tonight.
Oh, I guess he just doesn't have enough strength to get over that I-4 overpass.
Yeah, must have been, but he was real strong coming in there.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with him. Maybe I hope they get better. We'll figure that out sometime. When he has time to do that, maybe we'll do a test. Anyway, that was it. We 7, 8, 9, 10 of us in there tonight. So it was a good, nice net on 6 meters. And look forward to hearing you guys on the air in the future. And we finish at 2 minutes after the hour of 9 o'clock. K4PEW, closing the night.
Frank, you still over here?